Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 with my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Moose taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John. And the batter now, number 1. And that is out of play.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he deals. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intimidating for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
2 down, bases empty. Here is J.D. Martinez. And that one is lifted in the air. Robles sizing this one up, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Victor Robles. Right through there for a strike. Schultz, in his second season, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2022. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
That one the other way. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Batting third, the center fielder, Julio.
2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So, man aboard. Now at the plate, Luke Raley.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
On the ground, right side. Bush. They get the force, and that is that. Mariners come up. Second game of the ALCS. Here is Jock Peterson. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Akil Baddoo. He enters the game as the injury replacement, taking over in right.
Number 60. Akil.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. To first, and they take care of Robert for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Badu going back, pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit. This one smoked, could be trouble. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And here is Josh Lowe. Ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Left field. Happ heads towards it. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Gleyber Torres. High in the air, out to right. Takes it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
David Fry in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering misses. And 1-1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fair ball. And that one's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hit in the air, left field. Peterson makes the grab. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Sanchez matched a homer in his last game. Well struck left field. Gone! He jacks that one out to left. It's 2-1.
That one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
J.D. Davis in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there. And that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Robert on the move. Makes the catch. And that is the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And this is now a back at T-Mobile Park, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Miller back to work. Swing and A ground ball. And a quick out, number one.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number two. And now it's Gavin Lux. Up the middle, Crawford. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Just missed. That one fouled off. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here is Luke Raley.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year. The Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Schultz winds and deals. And now the count is even. Upstairs. Rodriguez leads off first with one away. Strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And there's a ball. One and two here. Ground ball up the middle. Bush whips it to first. Inning over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out towards left center. Rodriguez on the move to the alley. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And Jack Peterson stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he dodges that fastball. Base is empty, one away here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Back to the mound. He's got it. And Peterson retired. And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that'll get down for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
On that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some.
Runner takes off towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game. One. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Fastball is outside.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
One down. Now it's J.D. Davis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
2-0.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to short.
Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Mariners leave. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pat on his way over. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Up the middle, and he beats it. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And now Cal Raleigh running on the go. Throw, tag, ow! Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the second game of the ALCS. Now here is Ian Happ. He was late there. Strike 1. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Peterson makes the grab. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Grounder off the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now pitching.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
McDonald.
And a strike.
That's a ball.
And that one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 on, 1 out.
2-2.
In the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And there's a foul ball. Raley over at second. Torres on at first with 2 down. Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Fires over to first, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, number 1. Miller back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Brings it in, and there's one down. Now the third baseman, Gavin Lux, has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Badu racing over to make the catch. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. On the ground and foul ball. Martinez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. High fly ball out into left center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Drops into the glove, and that's the bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Fastball for a strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Throws to first in time, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Gary Sanchez, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Now one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's J.D. Davis. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end. Back in Seattle, here's John Peterson.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 1 for 2.
Andres.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 2. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
This one popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And a foul ball. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again at the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Go to second. You're out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Smith-Shawver in his fourth year, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Happ lays off.
Outside.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next one misses. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
The next offering misses. Ball 1.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Here's a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mariners are down in order.
Now
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Soderstrom in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Line, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it.
Run around the move. Ball misses. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Headed towards the corner. And it gets by him. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. And this one is tied. A run scores on the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cal Raleigh digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A two-run blast. And now they're out in front. It's 4-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So up next, Gavin Lux. And a swing and a miss. Moving in the bullpen, Edwin Uceta getting loose out there. Santos getting cranked up as well.
Swing and a high fly ball right field.
Rodriguez sizing this one up, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now J.D. Martinez. Out towards left center. Ham should have this one. Corrals it. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching. Jose Quijada.
And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. The M's down by a pair here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. And a strike to Gleyber.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That one hit to right. Peterson coming on, makes the catch, and that pitcher on here. Edwin Uceta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Luis Robert now. Popped up. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Bush.
0 for 3 in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing. He swings and fouls one off. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically.
So one out, nobody on. Josh Lowe will hit next.
Gregory.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit left side. Crawford throws to first in time. And that is that. But in this inning, the long ball was working. It's 7-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ben Joyce.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground right side. Soderstrom takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. So they're down to their final out. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. The Mariners down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
interest. Is that too much? Too much. And I love you, baby. West side. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep it player. Think about running from air. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you? Really, really alive. Hi, hater. Bye, hater.
Bye, hater. Bye, Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of banging houses in the whole city, like a time at the block, little snag or two. Actually in the cockers, know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia, look. Tryna kill bills, off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, but below first I ever rolled, shorty. The whole block posted. Everybody up the vocals, any social, I'm posted. I might ride it, they can't